So track 5 on the record is called One Less Heart to Break, and it's easily the most serious song I've ever been a part of, and it's the most serious song I've ever written. And it's actually a part two of a song I wrote like 7 years ago when we were in high school, and we lost somebody who was listening to the band to suicide. And Michael and I did an acoustic video of this song that we wrote, moments before, actually on this couch. And if you look it up online, it's a song that serves a purpose at the time. And at the time, it was the best we could do artistically to get this message across. And the message is that suicide is never the answer. And suicide is, to me, a weak decision. And it's a decision that not only affects the person who's dying, but it also affects everyone you're leaving behind. And it's just the worst thing in the world to me. And while I have, this forum, this platform, Patent Pending, to speak about this and maybe help some people, I want to do that as much as I possibly can. So we still, up until this year, we're getting emails from kids about this video we put on the internet 7 years ago, and we had it on an old demo that I think there were only like 5,000 of those printed. So a couple people have it, and the people who have the song thought it was very powerful, and a lot of people clung to it and kind of use it as a way to help themselves get through a difficult time. And that, to me, is the most important thing that I've ever done artistically. And I know for the rest of the band, it's the most important thing that we've done artistically as a group to this point. So I listened to the song again. I was just like, man, it feels out of date, and it feels poorly put together, and it doesn't express the ideas, because at the time, we didn't have the songwriting experience that we have now. Not that we're good now, but we were way worse then. So I wanted to redo the song, and the reason I chose this year to redo it is because something happened personally that I don't really want to go into on this DVD, where we lost someone who was very close to us, and it was just a very, very difficult time. And this song helped me get through that time as I was writing this song. And there's a moment when I was just like, all right, I need to redo this song, and I need to redo it now, and I need to kind of draw from the inspiration of these kids who are sending us emails saying our band's helping them, and saying that our band is affecting them in a positive way as inspiration for this. And there's about 7 kids in particular who are very close to this band who sent us emails, kind of all at the same time, coincidentally. And one of them was like, I have big time problems at home, and it's serious, and I need help. And they came to us for that. And knowing that, they could talk to anyone on the planet about that, and they came to us, it makes me feel, one, happy that this person was smart enough to talk to anyone. Two, honored that, they felt that they could speak to us about this, because, we love helping people, and we love if our music can help somebody in any kind of a positive way. We want to be a part of that. And third, it's something you do for your friends. And anybody who's been to a Patent Pending show knows that if you've come to a show and you've been there with the band, we'll hang out and we're friends. Like we've stressed for years, like the word fans is used just to, group people into a thing. It's not used to, in the classical way of, oh, they're a fan. It's with Patent Pending, it's friends, not fans. And, to know that we're good enough friends with these people at this point that they can, pour out their deepest and darkest feelings to us, it's an honor, and it really it legitimizes what we do to us, and it helps us feel good about all this stuff, and we're happy to help, and we know that they've helped us before when we've had situations like this. So this song right here is kind of, in a way, a message to like about 7 kids who had sent me a message saying that they were having a tough time, like to just not do something that everyone will regret afterwards. And so the verses of the songs are loosely based on the old version of the song. And then the pre-chorus for me is the part that always kind of chokes me up when we play it live and when we're recording it. And the idea of the pre-chorus is, she left us a letter to outline the facts. And it's amazing that anybody committing suicide, especially a teenager, thinks that they can sum up their entire life on one piece of paper for everyone that they're leaving behind. It's insane to me. Like, that is one of the craziest ideas I've ever heard. And that it's just such a powerful line. For me, when I sing it, it's just like, that it's impossible to sum up someone's life on one piece of paper. And the fact they left a letter to outline the facts, how they felt so alone when the world turned their back. And it's just like, I've been there, and I've been depressed, and I've helped a lot of people who've been depressed, and we've dealt with it a lot. And it's like, no matter what you're going through at that moment, sorry, one second. I bet you any amount of money that somebody can help you get through that. And, sorry. This song, to me, I hope can help you as much as it's helped me and it's helped my friends. So if you have anything going on in your life, please talk to somebody. And if you have no one to talk to, you can talk to our band. And I'm really sorry. Okay, so if your life has gotten to a point where you think you can no longer go on, do yourself a favor, do everyone you're leaving behind a favor. Call 1-800-SUICIDE, contact To Write Love on Our Arms, contact anyone, and speak to them. Because sometimes just saying something out loud can change your whole life, and it'll definitely change the life of the people that you're planning on leaving behind. And it's not something to take lightly, and if you have someone you know is having a problem, reach out to that person. And if you think they're going to get super bummed if you tell their parents about it, but their parents can help them, you might have to take that bullet. Like, it's worth it to save a life, to, momentarily sacrifice your friendship to save that person's life. It's probably one of the best things that you could possibly do for that person. And whether they appreciate it or not now, they're going to appreciate it in the long run. And I think everyone will appreciate it in the long run. So look out for each other. And that's pretty much what this song is about. So, another thing I want to talk about with this song, musically, our band doesn't have a lot of instrumental breaks. Like, we don't have a lot of let's let the music do the talking. Because, we're not really snobby musicians where we're like, oh, dude, sweet solo, and stuff like that. And I don't do a lot of vocal runs, so I thought it'd be really powerful if for once we let the music do the talking. So we get to the bridge of the song and we don't sing at all. And for about a week, I had sat with the song and I was like, all right, I really want to put some words here and I really want to, try and figure this out. And then, it kind of clicked in my head that it was like, wow, this music here is really powerful. And it's like, this music, could be the soundtrack to getting better. This could be the soundtrack to figuring out your stuff with the help of your friends. Because, trying to do this on your own is a bad idea and it'll never work out. So yeah, the bridge of this song, to me, when it's just the music, is probably one of my favorite parts of the whole record. It really, really, to me, is the first time that our band has been able to say something by saying nothing. So that was really cool for me. And then lastly with this song, the chorus of this song, where it goes, the ups and downs of living life this way, promise me will never go away. So the idea behind that part of the song is, that is a chorus that I have been working with since 2006. And I had no place to put it. It didn't really fit into a pop punk song, and it never fit into, any of the more serious songs that I've done. And for this one, it seemed like it was perfect, because it's like, in no way, shape, or form am I trying to say that, by choosing life over suicide, your life is going to be perfect. Because that's just not the way life works. But it's the ups and downs that shape us as people. Like, it's dealing with the happy and balancing, out the sad. And, the ups and downs are going to happen. And hopefully, you get the meaning through this song that it's like, whether you're up or you're down, we're going to be here for you. And whether you're up or you're down, your friends will be there for you, as long as they're real friends. And, that's pretty much what the chorus of that song is about. So, yes, that is track number 5, One Less Heart to Break.
It's the ups and downs of living life in this way. Promise me you'll never go away. Just stay with me. promise you I'll never turn away. I won't let you give us one last heart to break.